Before our story unfolds, we stand at the edge of dawn, contemplating the eternal search for meaning that tugs at the soul of humanity.
What is it that leads a heart from the shadows of doubt into the light of belief?
As the day awakens, let us journey alongside Ethan, a mirror to our own quests,
And discover the footprints of faith that mark the path to redemption. In this sprawling metropolis, where artificial lights contend with the stars, Ethan finds himself ensnared in a web of digital illusions.
echoing Solomon's cry in Ecclesiastes, meaningless. Everything is meaningless. He confronts the emptiness of his achievements. His heart, a parched land, thirsts for a droplet of true fulfillment.
It is in this desert of the soul that Ethan's journey begins a quest for the living waters that can quench his profound thirst. Amidst the cacophony of the city, Ethan wanders, a spectre among the masses.
The sight of an elderly man abandoned, and a child's tear-streaked face, stir the waters of his soul.
These images, like parables, beckon him to look deeper.
He recalls Christ's words in Matthew. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? A question not of condemnation but of invitation, to seek the treasure that moths cannot destroy, nor thieves steal.
In the humble refuge of the shelter, among the broken but unbowed, Ethan encounters a awe.
Her grace, a light in the gloom, her joy, an unfathomed mystery.
She lives the Beatitudes. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. In her service, Ethan sees the embodiment of faith that moves mountains' faith.
That does not stand aloof from pain, but enters it with love's courage.
Here, in this communion of saints and sinners, Ethan glimpses the face of God.
Darkness descends on Ethan's world, a night without stars.
The loss he faces tears through the fabric of his being, leaving him gasping for air in the vacuum of grief. In his agony, he echoes the psalmist, my God, why have you forsaken me?"
Yet, in this lamentation lies a sacred conversation, a wrestling with the divine that echoes Jacob's struggle.
In the depths of despair, Ethan finds not answers, but the presence of a God who weeps with him.
As dawn caresses the stained glass, Ethan sits in the quiet sanctuary, a soul in turmoil.
In this cathedral of time, he encounters Paul's epistle to the Romans, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind."
A beam of sunlight piercing the shadow illuminates the dust motes around Hemocosmos in miniature.
In this moment, Ethan understands faith not as the absence of doubt,
but as the presence of divine mystery, inviting him to walk on water, eyes fixed on the unseen.
With the seed of faith taking root, Ethan embarks on a new journey. Each act of kindness, a step closer to the divine. Every moment of service, a prayer without words.
Philippians 4:13 becomes his anthem. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
In the faces of those he serves, Ethan discovers the true meaning of wealth, measured not in gold, but in love given and received. His path, once solitary, now weaves into the tapestry of a community, a body united in purpose and spirit. As we trace Ethan's footsteps from the valley of doubt to the mountaintop of faith, we too are invited to reflect on our journey. In the interplay of light and shadow, we find the contours of a faith that is lived, not merely believed.
Ethan's story, a single thread in the greater narrative of redemption, reminds us that we are all pilgrims on the road to Emmaus, our hearts burning within us as we walk with the unseen stranger who reveals the mystery of love.
Our story concludes, but the journey of the heart goes on.
Ethan's walk from the shadows into the light beckons us to ponder our paths. How can we, like Ethan, find the courage to face our doubts, to embrace the journey with all its trials and triumph? Let us offer a prayer for all who seek. May you find the strength to step out into the unknown, trusting that a hand unseen guides your way. May blessings of peace, hope, and love be upon you as you journey from doubt to belief.